That new diet called the Fast Diet, appropriately named given its race to the top of the bestsellers list. It's all the rage in Britain tonight, and there's real science behind it. Watch what you eat 2 days a week and eat what you want the rest. Too good to be true? ABC's Juju Chang in the kitchen this evening with the doctor behind it all.
It seems much of England is obsessed with fasting. It may be the next British invasion hitting our shores this week. The Fast Diet is the brainchild of Dr. Michael Mosley.
You've basically discovered the fountain of youth.
Well, I've certainly found something which works really, really well for me.
He discovered that you can get radically healthier by doing something that sounds truly unhealthy. Fasting, just 2 days a week. The other 5 days, you can eat whatever you want.
Please, could I have the almond croissant?
Tara McLaughlin lost 36 pounds over 7 months.
My appetite is reduced, so even when I do try and overeat, I sometimes find it quite challenging.
On the 2 fasting days, you're not actually starving, but close. It's just 25% of a normal adult's daily intake, a measly 500 calories for women, roughly 600 for a man.
You see, that is a generous portion of food.
A doctor by training, Michael Mosley's BBC documentary airing on PBS, Eat Fast and Live Longer, begins with a wake-up call from his doctor.
I discovered that my fasting glucose levels were those of a diabetic.
Researchers across the U.S. have been finding astonishing results from severe calorie restriction, decreased cancer risk, increased life expectancy, even improved brain function.
This was actually research done in rats.
By mimicking feast or famine conditions, researchers at Johns Hopkins and USC discovered that the body and the brain respond in fascinating ways.
Oh, yeah! When they're deprived of food, their brain starts to produce a protein. It makes you feel happier. And what it also appears to do is make you smarter.
Now, Dr. Mosley's visceral body fat and cholesterol dropped, and his blood glucose went from diabetic to normal. But nutrition experts say the diet is not safe for people under 20 or pregnant women or anyone who has a history of eating disorders.
But aside from that group, even you were intrigued.
Everyone I talked to is intrigued, including the critic I talked to, admitted that he found it fascinating.
And on the 2 days, you don't have to starve yourself, you just eat a lot less.
Right, 500 calories.
I'm trying to figure out, is today the day? Or